Hi Gems, welcome back to my channel. We're all about relationship with ourselves first, okay? So you can have a healthy relationship outside of yourself so you can co-create with the universe, all right? You're resting. It seems like you're resting, okay? You're coming away from anxiety. Maybe you feel very overwhelmed when it comes to your thoughts, okay? You're looking for peace and quiet maybe within your meditation. You can be regrouping, healing. Some of you healing from maybe hospitalizations. You're looking at introspection. Maybe you're looking at maybe a Queen of Wands upside down, just looking at you resting, okay? Maybe they're fearing because now they're thinking, but maybe you got one foot out the door, but you're thinking maybe about a Queen of Wands, very seductive person, looking at the lies of seduction, maybe looking at organization, looking at a prudish person when it comes to maybe someone who is like imposing their values onto you. You're looking at your structure though, Geminis, all right? You're looking at your intellect, okay? You could be a masculine person, looking at your rationale, looking at the logics of the power when it comes to your authority, maybe looking at someone very, very, very greedy when it comes to Queen of Wands, maybe seeing something being unpaid or a lack of inspiration when it comes to Queen of Wands, someone who is too hasty and makes mistakes. You're looking at a very difficult situation when it comes to uninspired person. Maybe looking at unpaid bills when it comes to a Taurus person in fear, when it comes to solitude. Maybe the Queen of Wands is looking at a Taurus person when it comes to money problems and money debts. Or you're looking at the Queen of Wands as a money debt person, very selfish, greedy, stingy person. So now you're looking at maybe someone lacks independence. Maybe someone looks like lacking their stability when it comes to security. Maybe you feel like reckless when it comes to maybe shady investments with a Queen of Wands and a Taurus person. Maybe you feel like you're in a bad luck cycle or karmic cycle. Maybe you're investigating the upheaval or disorder. Maybe looking at external forces when it comes to lack of control, disruptions, maybe seeing some unwelcoming changes when it comes to delays, when it comes to romances. Someone feels like they feel restless or they're thinking, trying to heal when it comes to unpaid bills for a Taurus person. Now look at unrequited love. Maybe you feel that this person had bad debts while it was in a romance maybe. So now you're looking at the lies of someone with fragile sense of identity, someone with poor personal boundaries when it comes to the lack of independence, maybe with a Taurus person or maybe with a Leo person, Queen of Wands upside down. So now you're looking at the lack of two feminines maybe, or one in one when it comes to the lack of independence. Maybe looking at a Leo person maybe folding on their beliefs when it comes to giving up and admitting defeat when it comes to a karmic cycle, disorder, upheaval. Someone's looking at a lack of control when it maybe comes to a Scorpio person maybe. Maybe Gemini, you think about letting go of the past and you focus on your future. Maybe you're growing up and leaving home because now you're looking at compromise maybe. Maybe there's an end of conflict with a Leo person at work, or maybe looking at the end of your struggle because now there's a new pathway for you for reaching agreements of two pathway decisions, options, planning for the grass is greener. You're looking at detachment, or you're looking at luster cluster. All right, remember Geminis, remember walk in love, talk in truth, and correct your flaws, and you've got beautiful choices ahead of you. All right, remember I love you guys. Bye.